Prime location, 3,300 homes once this community is fully built out, 27 unique floor plans, resort style amenities, and did I mention prime location? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to EverBe. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video, my YouTube family. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Wilfredo and I'm a real estate advisor here in the state of Florida. And I only have one mission for this channel, and that's to showcase all the opportunities that we have here in the state of Florida. So if you are out there looking for your primary residence, a second home, vacation home, investment opportunity, if you are any one of those people, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any time I post any of these weekly videos. This is your beautiful two-story home, my friends. So first floor is going to be concrete block. On the second floor is going to be wood frame construction. Now this is the model, so keep in mind in this beautiful landscaped area, you are going to have your driveway right in front of your two-car garage. That's the exterior of this home, my friends. Let's check out the interior of this beautiful home. Let's go. All right, now stepping into this beautiful home. Now, before we start the tour, I do want you guys to know that this builder does allow you to modify the home in several different ways. One is going to be structural upgrades that you can do to the house, and two is going to be the design. So as far as your structural, you can add a bedroom, subtract a bedroom, same thing with a bathroom, add a bathroom, take away a bathroom. With your design, you could pick out the different kind of flooring, countertops, cabinets, things like that. So keep that in mind as we tour this house. So as soon as you come in, beautiful entryway, you have tray ceilings on the top, long hallway that's going to lead you to the back of the home. But here to my right, we're going to enter into the first bedroom, the first and only bedroom on this first floor. And I like touring model houses because it comes with the furniture. It gives you a good idea of the space of each and every room. So king size bed, double window facing the front of the property, a lot of natural light coming in. And my favorite thing about this first bedroom is that it has its very own ensuite. So quartz countertops, you can have your toilet, nice glass enclosed shower, and then look at the size of this walk-in closet. So really good space for maybe an older child or maybe your in-laws live with you, and they can have their own private space right here at the front of the home. So as we step right back out, we're gonna go down the hallway and let's go to my right. So we have one door right here that's gonna lead into your coat closet, and then off of that we have the half bathroom of this property. So your sink, your toilet, and you have a window in here as well. Love windows in bathroom, a lot of natural light. So going across from that, this door is going to lead us into your two-car garage. And this builder has the epoxy flooring. You have your water heater, your electrical panel. And one thing I really like is these cutouts on your garage door allows for a lot of natural light coming into your garage. And that's what you're going to see throughout this house, a lot of natural light. So as we step back in from the garage, we're going to go into this room over here. And as you can see, they have it set up as an office. So you can keep it as such. This is going to be your flex room. So whatever you want to make this room, you have the ability to do that. I really like it as an office space. Maybe you work from home. This could be a great space for that. Once again, two windows, a lot of natural light into this room as well. So as we step out, now we're going to go into the very heart of the home. Okay, so as we enter into this space, my friends, they have it set up as a seating area. You have a nice chandelier over here, two big windows overlooking the side of the house. But what you can utilize this space for is a formal dining room. They do have a dining room table in the kitchen, and we'll see that in a little bit. But this could be your formal dining room, and you could utilize that as a breakfast nook. So right next to this space, we are going to enter into your family room, your living room. Great space to entertain, really, really nice, big and spacious. You can have your TV on this wall, and it's a kind of a funky layout. They have two couches back to back, but it just gives you a great idea of the space and just how big this room is and how creative you could get with your design. Now, my friends, we're gonna enter into this beautiful, beautiful kitchen. You're gonna have black quartz countertops, and I love the color palette of this house. You have your browns, your blacks, your whites, your beiges. It just all makes sense. So quartz countertops, you're gonna have two-tone cabinets right here in your island, and then the white cabinets throughout the rest of the kitchen. Stainless steel appliances, so you have your oven, your stove, your dishwasher, as well as your refrigerator, and a beautiful backsplash. And then we have soft clothes. We love that when we see that. And then over here we have this gigantic pantry. So just a nice, beautiful pantry, nice and spacious. Now, when you buy with Post-it, you do get 20% off the Container Store. And this is something you can do, this little setup, if you wanted to use the Container Store to decorate your pantry, as well as the closets throughout this house. Now, coming out of your pantry, we kind of walked right past this breakfast nook. Like I said, this is utilized as your dining room table, but if you wanted to, you can use that other space as your formal. And this could be another like seating area where you can eat, like a nice breakfast nook. And then once again, two big windows over here. You do have this slider that leads out into your backyard, as well as the slider on this side from your living room. So two ways to get into your backyard. And let's just take a step out there right now. Now, my friends, this is what Florida living is all about. You have your grill, you're back here with your family, you know, 4th of July weekend, just enjoying your backyard. And of course, you need a pool. It doesn't get any better than this, my friends. Now, you can purchase this pool with the builder, but I always recommend, and I tell my clients, shop around. You get a lot more affordable pricing when you purchase a pool with an outside company. So just keep that in mind. Now, my friends, we're gonna go to the second floor and check out the rest of the bedrooms up there. Follow me. All right, so coming up the steps, let's go to my right. We're gonna pass a couple bedrooms and a bathroom, but let's start in this first bedroom. So really good space. You have 3 windows on that wall. You have a window over here, nice walk-in closet. And once again, like I said, the Container Store, if you wanted to utilize them, you could definitely set up your closet just like this. So right back out, let's see, we're gonna go into the first bathroom upstairs. Quartz countertops, nice big mirror, your toilet, your beautiful shower tub combination with your tiles. So stepping back out, let's check out this laundry room. So washer and dryer do come with the property. You can have cabinets over here. Once again, a window, 2 windows at that, letting in a lot of that natural light, and you have a nice sink to use as well, and then just more storage. So as we step out, what's this? Guest bedroom number, I lost count. Let's call it number 2. So guest bedroom number 2, 2 windows over here, a window over there, and once again, beautiful layout. You can really see just how spacious it is with all the furniture. Over here, you can have your closet, and then this has its very own bathroom with your quartz countertop, your sink, and then once again, shower tub combination. Okay, now stepping out, one thing I really love about, before we check out my favorite part about upstairs, this is probably the 3rd bedroom. Once again, spacious, windows, like I said, windows throughout this entire property, a lot of natural light, and then once again, closets, plenty of closet space. So coming back out, now this is my favorite part about this upstairs. Gotta be this loft. So really great place for your kids to come out here and kind of be like a hangout spot. All the space you need. You can set up your TV, make this a media room, playroom, whatever you want. This is where the kids are. 3 windows overlook the back of the property. Once again, more natural light. Now, my friends, let's step into the master bedroom. Really spacious, king size bed, more windows, more natural light, beautiful chandelier. You know, the theme of this house is space and light. And then look at the walk-in closet. Just kind of keeps on going. Once again, the Container Store, if you wanted to do something like this, they can do that for you, 20% off. So coming out, my friends, we are going to check out this beautiful master bathroom. Double sink vanity, the same quartz countertops that we saw downstairs in the kitchen. You have your shower over here, your tub. And like I said, you could modify this house in several different ways. So if you didn't want a tub, you could kind of extend this out, make it one long shower. And then of course you have your private toilet. That does it for the upstairs, my friends. Let's go back downstairs to the kitchen where I'm gonna break down the different finances and loan options you have to purchase this property. All right, my YouTube family, thank you so much for staying to the very end of the tour. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's house tour. Once again, it's a very highly sought after community here in Orlando. The community is called EverBe, and they have a lot of different options, 27 different floor plans, 3,300 homes once it's fully built out. So really great options for you and your family. So let's talk about prices and the different things that factor into the overall price of this home. First is going to be the base price. The base price for this specific model is going to be $723,000. Other things that factor in are going to be your structural options. So with this builder, you do have options to modify the look of your home. So you can add a bedroom, you can add a bathroom, you can subtract the bathroom, you can do tray ceilings. So anything you do structurally is going to affect the price as well. Another factor is going to be your design option. And design basically is, the countertops you choose, the flooring, the backsplash, the cabinets. Every design element that you choose is also going to factor into the price of your home. And lastly is going to be the lot itself. So when you buy this property, you also buy the lot you want. So you can have a waterfront lot, you can have a lot that doesn't have any rear neighbors. So that's also going to factor in. So base price, structural design, and your lot. Now, what are different options you have to finance this property? Now, it's going to be outside of the range of an FHA loan, but you can use a conventional at 5% down. So 5%, and let's just use the base price of $723,000. With that 5%, your down payment is going to be $36,150. So you do have the option of putting down 20%, and people ask me, why would I put down 20% if I get this property with just 5% down? A reason you might want to consider putting 20% down is when you do that, you don't have to pay PMI, private mortgage insurance. And with this property, that can save you anywhere from about $400 to $500 every single month on your monthly mortgage payment. So once again, I hope you guys really enjoyed today's house tour. You guys have all the financial information that goes into the price of this home. So anyone out there looking to buy or sell in Central Florida, my information is always in the description below. I'd love to help each and every one of you guys out. And until then, my friends, I'll see you on the next video. Take care.